Hey everyone, I thought I'd make a new video, this time about the Jira integration. Mm, you can find the issue integrations in the top right. If you click this icon here in the top right, then you will get this panel, and there you can add new issue providers. Um, Here you can find Jira. Then you need to put in your credentials. Um, like the URL where Jira is hosted, your email or username, or your token, and your token and password. And then you can test if everything is correct, and then you can save it, and then you should be good to go. Because I don't want to show my credentials, I pre-configured this, and you can see like here, um, you get you have like here you have your different issue integrations. There's only the one for Jira I configured, and then you can search here for issues, for example this one, and then it's added as task inside Super Productivity. Mm. This allows you to directly see like all the meta information, the description and stuff, everything. Also the attachments within Super Productivity. Here that's maybe not the best example, like there's only very basic meta information inside it, but yeah, trust me, everything is there. Mm. There are also other things you can configure. Let me show you. Oh, wrong tab. Yeah, if you need a token, maybe that's a good site information. Like it's this URL you can go to. Um, at least if you are using the official Atlassian Jira, the place might a little bit different depending like how your Jira installation is done. So let me show you like the other settings. There's some special stuff for authentication. Don't worry about that too much. Probably won't need it. You can choose a default project where tasks imported from Jira will be added to. I just have one project, so there is not much of a choice here. And then you can also configure automatic polling. Um, yeah, you can set up auto porting to the default project, and then you can set up polling, which means that you get notifications uh, when an issue was updated, an issue you imported was updated. You can also set up a JQL for auto-importing issues from Jira, which fit certain JQL query. Like here, for example, like the default is yeah, assigning is current user and sprint and open sprint, and resolution is probably unresolved. And you can also do the same like for the search. Mm, yeah, you can also enable this, like when you're tracking to a task and it's not assigned to you, Jira user, then you also will be notified. Like, yeah, that could be handy to avoid that when a colleague is working on the same task as you and you notice this right away. And then there's also support for logs. Um, so you can, work logs are the time tracking of Jira. If you're using that, then you can enable that so a dialog will show up every time yeah, a task is marked as done. And the same thing, you can configure the same thing for subtasks if you want them to be a little bit more granular. Um, yeah, and then you can also configure this, like how the time spent will be pre-filled. Yeah. And then there is something similar also for the transitions. Transitions are um, the management of Jira um, for different statuses of tickets, for example, open or in progress or done or resolved or whatever. There's thousands different possible combination. You can configure this totally freely with Jira. So, but the system also handles this flexibility, so productivity. You can also choose default transition if you um, don't want to see a dialog every time. But let's go with the dialog for now. So yeah, pretty simple. I press this done, and then you see I get one dialog for the work log. I can enter whatever time I want. I can add a count, and then also can adjust the start date if I want. And then I press save work log. The second dialog shows up for the transition handling. There you can see possible transitions are loaded for the select, and you can choose. Probably makes sense to also mark it as done on Jira. Yeah, and this will change the status of the ticket. It's done also for Jira. So you can see here also. No, this was the one. Um, yeah, there it's updated. The workload is updated, and you can mark these updates as check. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a very nice day. Thank you. Bye.